Okay, I promised someone that I'd make a video on how to use Paint, Windows Paint, to add text or names and dates to pictures in Windows. So what we're going to do is we're going to call up our start page. Oops, wrong. I'll call up the start page, and we're going to call up our all programs. Come on, let's get the list. There we go. Now what we need is the accessories, and you'll find Paint, okay, right up here. Alright, so we click on Paint. Now I have Paint in my taskbar, so let's call up Paint. Just click there. Now first thing you want to do is go to Paste over here in the top left, and we're going to paste from. Let's open up. Alright, there I am, Mr. Pirate, Peg Leg Pirate, by the way. Alright, let's open that. Now if I want to add text to this picture, I'm going to, since this is waiting for me to close it, so I'm going to click outside the picture, and now I want to add the text. So we're going to click on the big A up here, and once you do that, and we do, let's come down here and click, you'll notice it opens the box, and there it says text, and it gives you all kinds of text that you can use to add names and dates and whatnot. Alright, so I kind of like script for most of the part. So we're going to use that, and going to use a light color because this is a dark background over here. So let's click over here on the color palette, and I'm going to click on yellow. You see how it changes to yellow? This is the major color. And now we're going to put, we'll start out with a capital, and then we'll switch over to small type. Back to capital. Now we'll click outside the box, and that sets the text that you've added. Now if you make a mistake, let's add the text over here, and let's go to mistake, and maybe it's not high enough or not low enough for you. What you do is you see these little boxes, right? You can change that by going there. Once it becomes an arrow, you can make it come up this way, and okay, so there you go. Okay, so you can add text, and you can change the direction that you can change the direction that you need simply by using these boxes that you see in front of us here. And when it makes an arrow, you'll see it, right? Each one of these. Now we want to move it to the left, so let's get this one here in the middle, and let's move it to the left, and we'll move it to the right, and we'll move it up or down. All right. Now if you need down, do down here, and then whoop, bring this down, because if you keep going like this, you see how it disappears. So you don't want to do that. So bring it down here on the bottom first, give you enough room to move this down. Oh, come on, there we go. And then click outside the box, and that sets the picture. Now you can save this as, you know, you can use the save as up here, as you can see here, and you can choose any one of these. But what I prefer to do is, because when you save this, you see all this blank space? you're saving that as well. So when you save the picture, you're going to have a picture that's all full of this white space here. So what I do is I use Windows snipping tool, and once again, I have it in my taskbar, but let's call that up here, and we'll go to all programs, and we'll go to accessories. Okay, and snipping tool, and click on this to open it. So I have it in my taskbar, so I'm going to open up from the taskbar, and you'll see that there's a freeform, regular, rectangular window and full. I'm going to select rectangle, and then I'm going to place it over here, and then over here, and we'll save this in. Okay, let's just make it temp and close that. We'll shut this down, and we'll shut this down. No, we don't want to save any of that. Now we want to open this up to pictures and public pictures, and there's temp. Okay, now this is all that you see. If I had saved it the other way, all of this space would have been added to this picture. But because I used the snipping tool to save it, I cut it. I cropped it, is what we call it. I cropped the picture, and so that now when I go to upload this to Second Life, or I send it in an email, all that person gets is this picture here along with the text. So remember how to do the text, right? Alright, so let's do that one more time. We've got a couple minutes here. We're going to open Paint, and we're going to do paste from, and we're going to do our pirate, and we're going to click outside the box to set the picture. We're going to click on the big A. That'll open up our alphabet, and then we're going to click on a picture anywhere you want to put it. Now, if you want it under his chin, or across his chest, and like that. Now you see the color is black. It could be brown. It could be pink. It could be green. I want to use yellow. Actually, I want to use red this time around. And we're going to select the script. Let's do impact. Alright. Oh. Okay. Now once again, if you want this to go higher, look for the arrows on these boxes. Lift it up. Lift it down. Okay, if you want it to go down a little bit more, bring it down on the down arrow first, and then this top arrow, bring this down. Now once again we click outside the box, and we also use our snipping tool, and we're going to snip that and save as. Okay. And we're going to mark that temp. Okay. Alright. Don't save. And we've got just a few minutes here. I want to show it to you. Okay. And there you go. That's how you add text to a picture. Very simple. And we're 9 minutes and 20 some odd seconds into this video. So I